Happy New Year. My name is Sandy Roberts, Blairstown, New Jersey. You all know this. We all know this. Yeah, I just wanted to check in. That's really gonna drive me crazy. Really just wanted to check in on bylaws. Thank you for sharing some information about where you are now. I know you've been working on them for a whole year, especially you, Debbie, been kind of doing the lion's share of the work.
March. And Lisa,
Okay.
March of last year.
But yeah, so I know it's been a lot of work, and thanks for sharing the information about what you're working on with the live stream. But you mentioned that you're going from 2 pages to 7 pages. I'm hoping maybe you can outline what other changes or additions are being made.
There are many things that were not addressed that we felt were important, many things. 5 pages more.
Can you summarize?
There's nothing for me. Most of the bylaws, Joe, maybe you can help me explain. Bylaws are not public policy, they're not library policy, they reflect really how we do business, how we elect chair, then vice chair, what the objectives are, and that might have been in the old version. I don't know if folks saw what the former commission members had put together. Again, talks about how meetings, library staff and operations, what committees we're gonna set up, I mean, items like that.
Yeah, and right now, the bylaws don't address anything about the library budget. There's a section on how the budget presentation works. A lot of it is just more formality that didn't exist in terms of how motions are made, how committees of the library commission are formed. I guess more specifics as to the agenda.
What the elements will be on the agenda.
Correct. Trying to think of what else was on there. Oh, just also some legal default rules in terms of.
Yeah, things change after 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, part of it is, yeah, the things.
I'm just curious, like what kind of committees, you know, that you're planning to
Just
form, 'cause I know
references
there's so much
things
that
like
happens.
how we will set up a committee, like how we have to vote on it. And a lot of it is, Joe used the word formality. If things aren't specified,
Mhm.
how a board operates.
Yeah.
Things can go sideways
Yes,
in meetings
I've
and.
been on many commissions. I know how
That's
bylaws
really
work.
what a lot, some of it is legal, as you said, he had input, that's part of it took so long as issues came up and. We had to research them and then we had to discuss them, whatever, but it's really more how this board operates as an entity than there's nothing about library policies.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's.
you're our representatives here for the library.
There
so I'm
will
curious
be,
how it's
there
gonna-
are
what the
policies.
changes are.
Yeah, I mean, there will be the rules of decorum. In fact, Joe, correct me if I'm wrong here, we discovered there's something in the minutes, in the bylaw, proposed bylaws that conflict with the current rules of decorum. Is that
Correct.
correct? But it was decided we're not gonna withdraw those. They're just gonna become moot until those are revised, which is the next guidance document. I think that's the right word, that
So they'll be
It's gonna
similar
have
to
to
the
work
decorum.
on. Yeah, and
guidelines
even
now?
that
Because
is,
that I think affects most of us, right?
yeah, I guess so. It will outline some things about, yeah, I think.
I just know you've been working on them they've got to be like in your head, so, you know,
Well,
I would
because
love a
like
little
I
bit of
haven't
a,
looked at them. Actually, I did correct some typos yesterday. It reset it, but
that's why Grammarly is great.
yeah.
I know the rules of decorum, I mean, they're
They're
pretty
separate.
general across a lot of meetings. I mean, I've gone.
Yeah, I
to
know,
lot of
because there's like a
meetings
separate rules of decorum that they have for the
Right.
county.
and, you know,
It's
school
really
board
modeled
meetings,
on the county, but we-
The county meeting, they have their, and they're basically the same, so. it's
Yeah, we have,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah,
it's-
and we
for
have,
the- yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I turned it off.
Yeah.
So, no.
All right, anything else you want to ask?
Will we be able to see the bylaws before they're voted on?
You may or may not, depends when we have them finalized. If we don't have an opportunity to put them out for public comment, like it's too close to the meeting date, whatever. They will be posted on the website and members of the public will be encouraged to submit comments on.
So we
them.
may not be able to ask questions about them before they're voted on.
May
Like
or
you
may
can't
not.
guarantee that that's gonna happen.
May or may not, depends on when, we're sort of at the mercy of an outside party providing us with information. If we don't get them finalized, the document finalized till close before the February meeting, we're probably.
But couldn't you table it again, just like you did
We
tonight?
could, but we're anxious.
Well, Oh, I understand, but I mean, again, you have lots of people that really
We
care about the
could.
library showing
We
up.
could, but we're anxious to get them adopted because it does affect how we conduct our business here.
And as a member of the public, I'm anxious to hear what's in them since it's been talking about them since March and we still don't know why you went from 2 pages to 7 pages, other than vague,
You'll see it when it's-
legal stuff.
You'll see it when it's ready.
Well, but I don't know if I'll be able to ask you questions then. That's, so I'm using the chance that I have to ask you
Okay,
questions.
we're gonna move on. I'll answer this. You will have an opportunity
Mhm.
to comment on them, whether before or after they're voted on. If it's after. Comment.
Then I'll add the same comment that I've made many, many times before.
Okay.
Transparency matters, accountability matters. There's a lot of trust that has been lost between the public and this commission. This would be a wonderful opportunity to rebuild that trust, to rebuild that transparency. Especially since most of it's boilerplate. This is a great opportunity to share with the public and say, we care about what you have to say, we care about your questions, we want to make sure that you're informed. Just as we had a whole discussion about what's happening for the professional development that's happening, that they're closing for, that,
Wrap up on
all these